This is my kitchen. These are my ovens that I love so much that gave me so much trouble when I first moved in. If we move all the towels out of the way. Oh, very nice. I like this setup. These are all Taco Bell packets. Those are just always at the ready. And these are here just to remind me of what I might cook in the future. Slowpoke tails, what we're gonna start with. So I like, whenever I cut meat and stuff, I like to use these kind of silicone, I think they're silicone, whatever these are made out of. Cutting boards. I don't like to use my wood ones because I don't know, it makes me nervous. So that's what I'm using. And we got some Slowpoke tail. Ooh, very nice. Don't read what the top said there. Don't read what that's, I'm gonna cover that up. So I think really all I'm gonna do is get this out and get the Tauros chunks out. Throw them on here, season them, and then get them in a skillet and get them browning. So let me get out my big boy skillet. Oh. Big heavy skillet. I love to use it. The wire for this camera is also dangerously close to the flames of this stove. So if that camera suddenly goes out, you know what happened. I did bring some kitchen safe gloves for when I'm handling the raw meat. All right, let's see these Slowpoke tails. Yeah, there we go. That's what they look like. So you get the bone in the middle and then the meat around the outsides and but they're a delicacy, you know? Team Rocket was really trying to sell these bad boys. This is a little tiny one. That's interesting. And then this one's huge. Again, I'm kind of making this up, having never cooked with Slowpoke tail before. Just gonna get rid of some of that excess fat there. I mean, I want to leave... Listen, I'm the kind of guy who likes fat on a steak. I like them to be fatty, so I'm gonna leave some of it on there. And as I said before, this knife is sharp AF. We are going to get these chunks out here. Nice noise. Get this plastic off of me. I could probably use this in the stock later. I'm not going to. So we're gonna season this now. You know what? Fuck the gloves. I'm just gonna wash my hands over and over again because it's gonna be useless trying to do that. Okay, I'm probably just gonna do salt and pepper. I'm gonna keep it pretty normal with the seasonings I'm doing on here. I gotta do the pepper, but I don't want to use my meat hand. There we go. You never want to use your meat hand for something else. You have a designated hand. That's your meat hand. You all know it. Do I want to use peanut oil or vegetable? I don't think it will make a big difference right now, but I do want a high heat oil. Let's use vegetable oil. You could probably go in dry. Don't take that out of context. That's more than I meant. Do I brown them? Sure, you know what they say. Why not? That's a Pokemon. That is going to sizzle up. Really, and I'm gonna try to brown all the sides of the oxtail and get that really going. Oh, I got this big boy Dutch oven right here. There it is. They're all gonna go in there. With a bunch of aromats that I'm also gonna cook in this. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. And like, I really want these to get some good color on them. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Oh, that's gonna be a real issue once this burner is on. Ooh, it's gonna be interesting. Check out this cutting board. Look, Rooster Teeth gave it to me. Look. Actually, I don't want to use this cutting board. We'll use my big boy cutting board that I use for everything. And my ultra sharp knife. What we're gonna also put into this is some shallot, some garlic, some onion, and some ginger, which I might have over here. I mean, I have another shallot here, but I'm keeping this shallot for the duck. Oh, sorry, Farfetch'd. Fuck duck. What am I saying? What am I saying? Farfetch'd, of course. Sorry, I've been traveling a lot. I could just take the outer layer off, but I don't want to lose a lot of the shallot. The skin is being so annoying. There we go. I don't think I want to dice it, so I might just do like thin little slices. Really all I'm doing is trying not to cut myself. Yeah, ooh, baby. That's some good color. Get the cable away from the fire. I can also do all my cutting over there, where I'm not near the things on fire. But you know, it adds a nice little danger to everything. Let's do garlic. Hey-ya! All right, now let's do 4. Let's make it garlicky. I mean, people use a lot of garlic in Asian cooking, right? Listen. Caught it with my thigh, baby. Woohoo! Caught the flying garlic with my thigh. Do you have thigh control like that? Should I just use a masher so I'm not wasting my life cutting up this garlic? All right, we're gonna peel this bad boy. No, let's do the onion. All right, let's dice it. We're gonna dice the onion. So what I'm gonna do is I cut the end off. I'm gonna have it like that. This is Dash Ketchup saying, fuck it. We're gonna just make cuts. Not all the way through, but just kind of down to the end here. Then we're gonna make cuts this way. Like that. And that way when you slice it like this, oh, you get nice diced onions. Look at that. Oh, back over here. Ooh, I'm smelling it. I'm smelling it. Ooh, I smell it. Okay. See how dark that's getting. Oh, yes. Yes, kid. This wire next to the stove thing, I don't know if it looks precarious to you, but it is. Oh my God, guys. The ginger smells so freaking good. So I'm gonna get all of this skin off. Get over there, Ginger! Oops! I'm so sorry, Ginger. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna admit defeat on that bit. It's just too weird of a shape. I'm gonna put our meat in this. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in it. Just a tiny bit. Not as much as I did in the pan. If there's one thing I've learned from friends of mine that I grew up with in Asian families, their parents and grandparents, when they're cooking food, don't measure anything. They just sort of toss food in and they go, that seems about right. They feel it. They feel it. So now there's a bunch of this like goop on the bottom. That's good. Get all of these ready. No, camera. I'm gonna get all of these ready. I'm gonna put this in the goop. I'm gonna let it cook in the goop for a little bit. Then I'm going to deglaze the goop with a little bit of the Toro stock. Get out of here, glove. And then all that goop is gonna go into the pot with some more stock and some water, and then I'm gonna add some carrots in later. That's how I'm gonna do my goop. Let's see. How do I use this thing? Aha! Oh, hell yes. All right, I'm gonna admit, this is a lot of garlic. That's probably enough. I'll do one more piece. That, my friends, is a lot of garlic. Okay. Oh, hell yes, guys. Oh, if you could smell this right now. So the brown is not it burning. Don't worry. Like, I know it looks dark brown right now, and you're like, oh, that's cooking. You just kind of want stuff to get translucent. You don't want to get in that brown. That's the goop. I know it's called fond, but we're referring to it as goop in this stream, all right? In the world of Kanto, we refer to that as goop. Oh, hang on. Time to have another sip. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That'll keep you going. Toro stock. And in that Toro stock, we're just gonna scrape up all the goop that was on the bottom of that. Scrape up all the goop. It's time to get this assembled and cooking. Okay, listen, I don't have a color printer, all right? You don't have to make fun of me. Get all of the aromats and the goop into there. We got a pot full of slowpoke tail, beef, and goop. And aromatic goop. Some more water. I mean, Toro stock. About that much. Water. Because we need this covered in liquid. I don't know if the temperature matters here, but I'm doing warm water. I got more stock, let's use it. But we need more good stuff in there. Shelter sauce, all natural. Here's a tip for anyone wanting to become a chef out there. Grow your nails out. How much? I don't know. This is an Asian dish. Don't measure. Oh, that much. How about some Magikarp sauce? That'll go in there too. Just a splash of carp. There we go. A little splash of carp, never hurt anybody. How about some soy sauce? Sure. How about some hoisin? You gotta make sure when you get Magikarp sauce too, it's gotta be young. Once that Magikarp evolves into a Gyarados, no good. It's no good anymore. Ooh, I got a bit on my finger. That's hoisin sauce, not blood. That comes later. Perfect. Oh yeah. Now let's do a little bit extra of that. I like hoisin. Nice. Anything else we want to throw in there? While we're here, how about a little bit of toasted sesame oil? That was a lot. Shit. Give everything a nice stir. I'm not gonna give it a taste because there's uncooked meat in there right now. Oh, you know what? Let's also, some salt in there. I mean, the soy sauce is salty already, but some pepper. And we'll do a bit more at the end. Salt and pepper are always needed, though. Okay, now what we're gonna do is get the cable away from it. All right, we're gonna put this on, which burner is it? This one? Nope, that's the one right next to the camera. This is gonna cook low and slow. We're gonna check on it every now and again. And if it needs more water, add more water. And then just let that go. And once it's, once we're near the end of the stream and we're getting ready to start getting this off the heat, we're gonna cut up some carrots and add those in. You don't want the carrots in there the whole time because they get really mushy. You want those kind of going in a bit later. Now, we're gonna make some rice. Because the rice is gonna take like 20 minutes to cook anyway, so I'm figuring while the rice is cooking, I can cut up the chicken, the Farfetch'd. Oh, I got lemongrass too. I think I was gonna use that in that. Oh well. Just stir it. This is an important step, all right? You just stir the stew with the lemongrass. Let me tell you, there's a smell coming off of this. I'm gonna assume it's still fresh, but if I'm very ill tomorrow, it was the Farfetch'd. What are you doing? Meow, I know. I actually think I want to bring this up to a boil and then reduce it to a simmer. That sounds like something a chef would say. Let's do that. Using a medium saucepan, bring 1 1/2 cups of water and 1 cup of rice to a boil. Stir, cover with a tight-fitting lid, and reduce heat to a simmer. Cook for 25 minutes. Reduce from heat, don't touch for 10 minutes. Wow. Aha! Wash my rice in this. There we go. That's a cup. Cup of rice. If I had a rice cooker, this would be way easier. So now I'm gonna run this under the water while kind of swirling my finger around in it until the water kind of comes out clear, is what I'm thinking. Medium? Or is that large? Medium. Or is this medium? One big, one small. Medium. Is this yours? Nailed it. Use your finger to measure water for what? Oh, that's an Asian cook right there. It says for best results, rinse and soak rice for 20 minutes prior to cooking. Didn't do that. The 1 knuckle rule. So what, you just shove your finger in there until it's up to your first knuckle? What if I have an abnormally large first knuckle? You're gonna fuck up my rice. I should've just followed the directions on the packet and you made me go all, like, real with it. What we have to do now is break down a Farfetch'd. Which, that's horrifying. I have no idea what I'm doing with that. We now have 2 burners on and I wanted to do the duck over here. I mean, Farfetch'd. This is gonna be the part that is gonna be the biggest travesty is about to happen. Is what I'm saying. Yeah, low and slow now. There you go. Stop hissing at me. Yeah, this part's about to be gross. Okay, we got a whole Farfetch'd. Alright. First thing I want to do is get this thing kind of dry. Okay, that's going. So we're gonna reduce the heat to low and put a cover on it for the rice. How long did it say? 25? Let's do 20 and see how it's doing. We're gonna line this with paper towels to try to soak up some of the Farfetch'd goo. Will it soak up enough of it? No, but we're gonna try it anyways. Oh yeah, this is a whole thing. It's got the goods inside of it. I would show you it, but let's just, we're gonna keep this as rated PG as we can. I mean, it smells like raw poultry, so I don't think it's bad. This is about to be really unpleasant. All right, I'm going in. Oh, it's looking at me. Oh, it's in a bag. Nice. Well, this is, I assume, the liver and maybe the... I need this neck. Does this just come out? I don't really want to put my finger there. Oh, this is unnatural. Yucky. Well, either way, it's horrifying. Let's rinse it off. All right, anywho. There we go. I really just want the breasts. That's the part I really want. We'll deal with the rest of the Farfetch'd later. But the Farfetch'd breasts is the main dish. Facts, Jeremy is a breast man. True. I'll be honest, it's kind of fun. So the first thing I'm gonna do is cut it just right down this way. Is that wrong? Probably. Okay, so there's the backbone right there, right? Yeah, that's the backbone, okay. So I'm gonna cut right on either side of it. There's a bone going down the whole way, like the rib cage, I guess. And I'm just trying to like pull the duck away. Oh, there's a joint here. I bet I have to pop that out, which isn't going to be pleasant for anyone. Me, you, or the Farfetch'd are all not going to enjoy what I'm about to do. Oh, why is there so much? Oh, there's some sort of tube here. Don't know what that is. Don't want to know. Guys, I'm going to level with you here. If you're a vegetarian right now, I get it. Come on, just... Okay, breast. Duck breast. Okay, I mean Farfetch'd breast. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Look at that. Look. I mean, there's some meat here. I admit that. But, I mean, come on, for a first time? For a first time? Hang time, you've rated something weird, man. Which side's the ass? This is the ass. So its neck is coming out of its ass? That's a cruel joke by the purveyor of this Farfetch'd. There we go. There we go. Whoa, he's trying to run. He's trying to flee. Oh, baby. Super effective. Super effective. All right, we got 2 Farfetch'd breasts. Done and done. I mean, I should just take care of the rest of it while I'm here. This is disgusting. If you can buy stuff pre-butchered, I recommend it. I don't like what I'm doing, but I don't want to waste anything. You know what I mean? I mean, there might be a joint. There's a joint around here somewhere. I'm just poking a dead bird. Got one of the legs off. Right there. All right, we're gonna just try to get this leg over there, and then we're gonna call it a freaking day on this thing. Oh, God. This one's proving more difficult than the other one. The other one I nailed. This one, The funny thing about Farfetch'd is they only have 1 leg. That's so weird. Oh, just freaking cut already. Thank you. I am, for lack of a better term, butchering this one. Oh, yes. 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 Good. Whatever. I could take the wings off. We'll save that for a later thing. Here we go. Here's our butchered duck. I mean, Farfetch'd. Like, I can make Farfetch'd stock. And that's a better use of the carcass than just throwing it away. Especially because it has the wings on there still. Majestically flies through the air. There we go. Here, you go over here for now. I don't want to look at you anymore. Okay, we have, how's this rice doing? Ooh, it looks good. Oh, shit. Why does it look so good? Hang on. Oh, shit. That's ready to come off. Look at this rice. Now, I need this to start cooling down, though, so I think I want to get this onto, like, a tray so this can start cooling down so that I can use it. I don't want it to be too hot that I can't use it. Okay, pan. Tray. Tray? Tray. What do we have for trays? That's such a huge tray. That's not what I need. You're smaller. Good. Tray. I gotta move this Farfetch'd out of here. But I put it on a paper towel with a seam. Where can you go that I can keep an eye on you that the cats won't get you? I know that's right in the camera, but, you know. That's rice. Okay, come here. Oh, yes. Oh, look, it's even, like, got creases in it. Wait, can I just, like, rip this? Nope. I don't think it needs to be that big. Let's do like here. Let's try this. Okay. Umeboshi. Umeboshi. So these are fermented plums. These are apparently very salty and very sour. And I've had them for a while, but I can't imagine that they're fermented. I can't imagine they get bad. And if they do, wish me luck on the other side. Whoa, that smells wild. Okay, let me try it. Oh, I kind of like it. Ooh, I actually like it. Oh, hell yeah. That's good. They taste like salty, extra soft prunes. That's exactly what it tastes like. A salted, very soft prune. Now, we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna grab, oh wait, shouldn't you like wet your hands so that it doesn't stick as much? I've got wetted hands. Okay. So I'm gonna make like a patty, put the umeboshi in the middle, and then sort of close the rice up around it. Triangle shape. Oh boy. It's very satisfying feeling. Oh, I probably have to wet this a little bit. It'll be fine. How about that? What's that look? Okay, let's do a slightly smaller one. Nori sheet, I mean. I say I could have done a lot worse for my first one. Is this salted? I mean, it's salty because it's seaweed. Oh yeah. Nori by itself is one of my favorite snacks. Oh, I didn't take another stone out. Damn it. I don't have another prepared umeboshi. Come here, little one. You know what? I could probably just, like, finger it out. Sorry for what I just said. Okay, I got wet hands. Umeboshi's going in. More rice on top. Flatten it out. Like in the palm of the hand I'm gonna use to make the kind of triangle bits, and then go, ta-da! Okay, now we can start on the Farfetch'd though. I'm gonna let those cool. Like that one's got an umeboshi right next to it. Is this a pit? Yeah, it's a pit. So here's my thoughts on the Farfetch'd, right? I got some plans. I got some ideas floating around my head. Okay, let's look at this too. Oh, guys, that smells so good. The Slowpoke stew is coming along. Oh, yeah, with this Slowpoke tail stew. See, here's a bit of the Slowpoke tail here. There's a bit of it there. So that should be just getting more and more and more tender as this cooks, which is what I want. I want it to be like falling apart, shredding, and everything. We're gonna get the Farfetch'd going because it's gonna go in the oven and we're gonna make a sauce for it. We're gonna sear it, put it in the oven, and make a sauce. You are not oven safe, so we're using the skillet again. When in doubt, skillet. You just want to remove any excess fats, which they're we want the skin on there. But, you know, I want to make sure there's meat on the other side of said skin. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, sweet. Quiet, you. Thank you for letting me know that you're preheated. So the next thing that needs to be done is we're gonna get this pan nice and hot, and I'm gonna do a little bit of peanut oil. Oh, curse my no nails. When in doubt, stab it with a fork. Don't know if your lobster's dead yet? Stab it with a fork. I got a little bit of peanut oil. That's probably more than a little bit, but whatever. I basically want to turn the skin into a chip. Score the skin now in a cross pattern, and then we're gonna season it, both sides. Then we're gonna put it skin side down in here and just let the shit sear out of it until it gets really, really crispy. We'll sear the other side for a second, put it back skin side, put it into the oven so it finishes cooking, and while that's going on, we're gonna get some sauce going. That's my plan for the duck. I don't wanna go too deep, but, you know, I want all that goodness to really get in there. Okay, I'm not doing much. I just don't want to wash my hands again. Hey-oh! Oh! Yeah, there's a leak involved in the cooking of the dough. The leak's gonna come in later. I was wondering how I was gonna use, the cooking of the Farfetch'd. What am I talking about? I was wondering how I was gonna use the leek. I think I'm gonna use it in making the sauce. Me doing that is pretty much the same as imitating a cow as you make a burger. What the hell was I doing? This needs to get really hot. Actually, no, it doesn't. It can come up to temperature from cold. You can put it in cold so that renders even more. So it doesn't have to be super hot when it goes in. But it probably already is kind of hot. There we go. And by scoring the skin, not only does it give more opportunity for that flavor, like get in there and get it more crispy, but scoring it should keep the whole thing from like curling up. If you don't score it, the skin will make the breast want to curl up. This hoisin spoon needs to get out of my sight. We are going to prep a couple of more things. So we still have some garlic, but we want some more garlic. Basically, we want some aromats. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a sauce that the Farfetch'd is gonna go in at the end, and I'm gonna be able to pour over at the end. That's where I'm gonna be using the leek. I've never cooked with leek before, but I assume that you just kind of want this bit, and I can cut this up and cook it and get some fragrance out of it. I'm just assuming it's a big one of these, which I'm also gonna be using. Let's do this many at a time. We're gonna get like all the white bits off to the side. We're gonna save the green bits for later. Just wanted to be a yummy sauce. What did I drop? Oh, no, that's good. I actually wasn't gonna use that. Nice. Okay, where the hell did I put the rest of that ginger? Come here, garlic. Oh, you want to just come right out of your skin? I won't argue with you. Halfway. I'll take it. Oh, yeah. No, the smoke's good. Trust me, it's good. You want it really crispy. All right, again, we're just going to crush the garlic, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I do need the ginger, which I had another half a thing of ginger. There it is! Oh no, I got rid of my hoisin spoon, which is what I was using to peel the ginger.
Stole my apron.
Yeah, I needed an apron. Look it. Yes. 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 In you go. That's gonna finish cooking in there. That's gonna turn off. We're good. Am I drinking wine? No, I'm drinking a vintage 2021 Monster Sunrise. Oh, the aroma. Oh.
My favorite wine glass. Don't break it.
I won't break the wine glass. So just to recap what we're putting in there, we're putting in onion, we're putting in green onion. Yeah. We're putting in ginger, we're putting in garlic, and we're gonna put in leek. So that is what is gonna go into this, which is gonna become a sauce that is gonna go on top of the Farfetch'd. And then for the leek, I'm thinking we just do like thin slices like this. And I wanna use a lot of it. I want it to be heavy on the leek. Let's cook them. Oh, whoa! Woo! Oh, it's intense! Wow! Oh! My God! Farfetch'd! Okay, we'll top it with a little bit of that. Farfetch'd! You got some strong shit! Alright, same start as before. Little bit of oil, aromats in, and then cook those up till they smell really good, and then add in some sauce, and then what we're gonna do... Oh! Oh, it's a little oily over here from the splatter from the ducks. That's why I was sliding. Add in the,
There's no duck.
Farfetch'd, sorry. So that might actually be good to come out. It's gonna be smoky. Here we go. and use a meat thermometer and just check what kind of temp we're looking at here. Oh yeah, we're good. All right, that's gonna rest. Cool. This needs to be away from me because it's massively dangerous. So I'm putting it over by the sink without turning it because I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that stuff going down the drain. Aromatic going in, and we're just gonna get all of these cooking. We got lemongrass, we got leek, we got shallot, we got ginger, onion, green onion. Ooh, okay, all right, hang on. I like your idea. I like your thought. That's a good idea. Take the oil that has some of that rendered down fat in it. Get that in there. Yeah, good thought. Oh, baby. So we just want to get this to the point where everything's smelling really good. And I know this is a big bottle, but I had family over and they were drinking wine. I'm gonna add a little bit of that to this. Get some wine in there. Again, I'm making this up. I want some flavors of some toasted sesame, some soy, splash of fish sauce. I mean, Magikarp sauce, I'm so sorry. And then I'm actually gonna put some of this togarashi in there. That will add some heat and some more flavors to it. What's it gonna do to it? I don't know. Looks potent. So let's just go hard on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Smells good. Now, I'm gonna add some water to this. All right, so then that can come up, start cooking, start reducing a little bit, and then we can put the, wow, look at the black sesame from the togarashi. That must be what that is. Dang. And then if we think it still needs to be a little thicker, we can put in a slurry of like cornstarch and water, and that will make it even thicker, but we'll see. As for the stew, we're gonna cut up some carrots. And then we're gonna taste a bunch of stuff, and then we're gonna take the stew out after all of that. Because I'm trying to give it as long as it can possibly have. Because that should really be going for like 5 hours. But it wasn't. I'm just gonna cut them into rounds about this big. I could cut them on an angle and try to be fancy, but I'm not a fancy person. So if I was fancy, I would have remembered to put red wine in it like I wanted to, but I didn't do that. You're right, to hell with how it looks. It's all about the flavor. Get in there, carrot. Get in there, carrots. Make this delicious. Here's a whole rest of a leek. Get in there. Just soak. All right. Listen, that's what you're gonna do with a stew sometimes. You just go, fuck it, get in there. Or cut into this duck. I mean, Farfetch'd. It's been an uphill battle. But listen. Oh yeah, yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it could stand to be a little less. It could stand to be a little less cooked, but that's pretty good. I could have put some sugar in here to make it even more sweet and caramelize that, but honestly, the onions and everything, that's gonna be really, really sweet, so it's not really necessary. Okay, so we're gonna get a bunch of this like goodness out of here. A bunch of these pieces, some onions, some ginger, some leek, of course. Just some juice, I'll splatter it on there. That's always fancy, right? We can get little splatters. Then take the Farfetch'd. Get that on there. Little bit on top. Get the juice on there. And then, finally, I'm gonna move the camera. A little bit of the leek. The fresh leek. For an even bigger burst here of brightness at the end. Some green onion. And ladies and gentlemen, you have Farfetch'd from a whole animal, broken down, and the sauce is made with its own leek. That is how you make Farfetch'd. It's time to try stuff while the stew is finishing up. So let's see. We're gonna start with the onigiri. We have our jelly-filled donuts. Onigiri with umeboshi in the center. Again, this is my first attempt at stuff like this, so. Yeah. There's the umeboshi. Oh, dude. Dude, let me get a better bite. There you go. There's the filling. Oh, wow. Oh my god. I see why they use umeboshi. It's so good in there. Oh god. God. Seriously. I've watched YouTube challenges or shows where people eat umeboshi. Right? And they're like disgusted by it and everything. Having an umeboshi inside this onigiri, I have to eat the whole thing. I can't help myself. The rice is not flavored in any way, so the saltiness from the umeboshi adds so much. And then you'd think because it's fermented and it's salty, it doesn't taste like plum. Not true. It's super sweet. It's super, super sweet. The nori kind of gets lost in it, as much as I like nori. The umeboshi is salty. It's really sweet. It's a lot sweeter than you think. I'm trying this Farfetch'd. Crispy skin. The sauce has a lot of Asian flavors and the leek cooked into it. And get plenty of that sauce. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me try this. Just the bits of the sauce, which is made out of different onions, garlic, ginger, the leek and everything. It's super sweet from the onions caramelizing a little bit. The toasted sesame and the soy sauce add a lot of flavor. There's a little bit of kick from the togarashi. Just a tad, just a tiny bit of kick from the togarashi. Actually, I think this could actually use a bit more of the fresh leek on top. I think that could use a bit more of the fresh leek just to give it even more bite. And then the Farfetch'd itself. Crispy on the outside, tender in the middle. Duck is very heavy. I mean, Farfetch'd is very heavy in flavor. It's not like eating chicken. Chicken sort of takes the flavor of everything, and like what's around the chicken is what gives it flavor. Otherwise, it's very mild. Farfetch'd, on its own, super flavorful, very dark meat, and then you just got all these Asian spices around it. It actually could even use more of the sauce though, because the duck is overpowering the aromats, and you don't think that would be possible, but it is. So more of this kind of goodness on it, I think would make that a perfect dish. And now, this was more of a question mark. Slowpoke tail stew. We're just gonna scoop out some pieces here of Toros off the bottom. Carrots for the color. Here's that big piece of leek I put in there. That could be there for some green. The real star of the dish is this big honking piece of Slowpoke tail. This is braised Slowpoke tail. Oops, come on camera. Stick with me here. Braised Slowpoke tail. It should be tender. The pieces should come off of it pretty easily. And the flavor should be really good. First off, let's try the Toros. Tender, honestly, could have used more seasoning. Right off the bat, this needs more, and I didn't think it because of all the Toros stock I used, the salt, the soy sauce, everything. I could use more because this is stew meat. This is meat made for stewing, so it's very tough, and to penetrate that is not easy. Let me have a carrot. Dude, the carrots I could eat I gotta have a tray of those. That's perfect, soft. And oh, well, you know what? Look at that. Oh, that pulled right away. That pulled right off of there. I didn't even have to cut it. It just pulled off. All right. Slowpoke tail. Oh my God. That is so good. That is so good. How is it that much more tender than this? Look at, look at, look at. You just go, boop. Give me that chunk of it. Look at how it pulls apart. Look at that. It just falls apart. And when you eat it, it just melts. Mm. Oh! I thought the Farfetch'd for sure was gonna be my favorite. But that Slowpoke tail is so good. I got a huge pot of it. I've got a lot of food for the next couple of days. But ladies and gents, I think that's where I'm gonna end the stream. We've done it. We made jelly-filled donuts. We have another piece of this Farfetch'd. Cooked with its own leek. So good. We only dropped 63 frames tonight. Nice. And Slowpoke tail, cooked slowly, as a Slowpoke should be cooked. Once again, thank you very much for tuning in for this stream. As always, keep on trucking, keep being yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for some Among Us. Take care of yourselves.